In the middle of a dense forest, there was a beautiful and serene pond. Green lotus leaves floated on the water, and colorful frogs were happily swimming around. The sun's rays shimmered on the pond, and birds sang sweet melodies. A group of frogs was jumping around playfully, while some were diving into the water and others were resting on the lotus leaves. But in one corner of this peaceful environment, a black, venomous snake named Jeevan lay with his tired eyes fixed on the frogs. His yellow eyes glinted with cunning and hunger. Jeevan took a deep breath and lamented, "I am old and weak now. Hunting is no longer within my capacity. What should I do? I will die of hunger." Suddenly, a wicked smile appeared on his face as a clever plan formed in his mind. "Why not make these frogs the fools instead? I will get food and even service." Jeevan decided that he should now act innocent and pitiable and approach the frogs. Slowly, he slithered toward the pond. In the midst of the frogs, King Rana sat proudly on a lotus leaf, his golden crown gleaming as he blessed his followers. Suddenly, the black snake approached Rana cautiously and bowed down respectfully, saying, "Please listen to my sorrow." The frogs were startled and backed away in fear, but Rana, showing his authority, asked, "What's the matter?" Jeevan fabricated a story saying, "O king, I am a sinner. I am hungry and helpless. Please accept me as your servant." Rana thought for a moment, surprised that a snake would offer to serve them. However, his curiosity got the better of him. An old frog named Sanku advised the king, "Your Majesty, this snake is deceiving us. Snakes never serve." But Rana ignored his advice. To further impress the king, Jeevan said, "I will carry you on my back and take you on a tour of the pond. It is my humble effort." Overjoyed, Rana climbed onto the snake's back and they roamed around the pond. Everyone was enjoying the ride. Using his cunning, Jeevan smiled at Rana and said, "Your Majesty, serving you is an honor for me. If I must give my life for your service, it would be a blessing. Just arrange for my food so I can protect you." Smiling, Rana replied, "All right, I will arrange food for you, but in return, you must ensure my safety." Jeevan bowed his head and agreed, secretly smiling as his plan was working. Rana announced throughout the pond that from now on, some of the smaller frogs would be chosen as food for the snake. Hearing this, panic spread among the frogs, and the little ones trembled with fear. The old frog Sanku again warned, "Your Majesty, this decision is very dangerous. Please reconsider." But Rana dismissed his warning, saying it was a matter of his safety. Gradually, Jeevan gained the trust of the frogs, but his hunger grew. One day he thought, why not eat one of these foolish frogs? Rana will never know. Taking advantage of an opportunity, he grabbed a small frog and swallowed it. When Rana noticed a frog missing, he asked the snake. Jeevan cleverly lied. "The weak one fell while climbing on me." Without much thought, Rana believed him. Over the next few days, more frogs disappeared. Suspicious, Sanku spoke to Rana, saying, "Your Majesty, something is wrong. Our companions are vanishing." But Jeevan immediately defended himself, saying, "O king, they were all weak and died under my weight. I am only serving you." Rana believed the snake's words and in anger scolded his subjects, saying, "You are all cowards. The snake is protecting us." As night fell, the snake continued to devour the frogs one by one. Cleverly, he targeted the weaker ones first. Realizing the growing danger, Sanku tried to convince the king again, but Rana, enraged, declared, "You are all just cowards! The snake is protecting us!" In the end, when Rana was left all alone, the snake revealed his true intentions. Hissing menacingly, he said, "Now you too will become prey to my hunger, O king." Rana realized his mistake, but it was too late. The snake pounced on him, gripping him tightly, and swallowed him whole. Jeevan stuck out his tongue with a victorious smile. Moral of the story is, trusting an enemy can always prove fatal. Blind faith and false friendships can lead to destruction. Only wisdom and caution can save us from danger. If you liked our story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel Life Dream for more amazing stories.